wow. All right.
Let me try that again. Hope that works.
Okay. So, Jake,
Yes.
how do you respond to Stoney's knock, knock, knock?
Yeah. Jake, let's go.
Where exactly do you want to go at this time?
Out. Fresh air. The woods. The sun is shining. You need a Cliff Bar?
Nice.
Let me grab my jacket.
Ah.
Hold on, the fire alarms keep going off.
Oh,
Ugh. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to like freak out that bad.
no, it's okay. It's okay. For some reason, my headphones picked that up and made it probably way more loud and shrill than
Yeah,
it should be.
exactly. I think
It's
so
like,
too.
I don't know. It is pretty bad. To be
Yeah, 'cause that
honest.
hurt.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we have the window open and everything, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. It only does that when I close my door as well.
weird.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like the vape doesn't circulate as much
Mm.
when I have my door closed. So.
Anything from my vape in here.
Don't do that. There you go.
Okay. So, what were you getting together, Jake?
I don't know if he's back at his computer yet.
Oh, my
He had
bad.
to turn the fire alarms off.
Oh my god. Break that thing. Oh no.
He's yelling about breaking it right now.
I'm just gonna grab my jacket.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What do you need a jacket for?
I mean, it's Portland.
He
It could
wears
rain.
he wears a hoodie everywhere. He's
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did too. So I was like, what?
no. Jake wears a basic green T-shirt and that little hoodie that you see in the picture, and he wears a pair of skinny jeans, and I guess you could call them like Doc's boots, like like Doc's, and most of like anything that's baggy on his outfit is like duct taped in certain areas, kind of like basic parkour people tape themselves for aerodynamics. So
Nice.
yeah, and he has really long black hair that goes down to his butt, so he always ties it up in a ponytail with a purple hair tie, and throws it over his shoulder, laying over his chest, because he doesn't want it to get caught on something while he's walking.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So you said, let me grab my hoodie.
Yeah.
So Stoney's gonna be like, all right, I'll meet you out front. Don't forget to stretch.
That is gorgeous. Thank you.
He continues to be a wilderness guide, even at home.
I mean, my guy looks like Steve Irwin with a beard. I mean, that's
No,
kind of how I am pictured him. Like,
Ironically-
straight up short shorts, hiking boots, all khaki.
Ironically, I was specifically watching Steve Irwin to try and get the accent down before doing this.
Love it.
All right. So, Ruben, you're
So
waking up at your place.
Yeah, he probably lives in I'm not sure what, I don't think they're called communes, but like just like one of these kind of in the woods little spaces, just like a campground with a bunch of people who have similar interests. Is that a commune?
Kind of. Actually, do you live on the land that Stony and Jake live on?
That's very
Because
possible.
they were talking about having like this completely self-sufficient uh, hideout compound kind of thing, and that would go perfect.
Yeah,
I
that would work out well.
Jake and Stony, you cool with Ruben crashing with y'all?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's fine with me. I mean, it's a big chunk of land. That's what I was envisioning.
Nice.
We go knock
And
on
it
his
is
door.
it
as
is
we're going
right
for-
up on Moich National Forest. So, all right. So, Ruben, you get the knock on your door. Bum, bum, bum.
I honestly would assume one of his. Well, no, he probably would have his own.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say it's like a tent. It's not, because like it's gonna have like computers and other stuff in there. So like kind of like
Well,
one
it's
of
like
those.
a yurt.
A what now?
There's this retreat that I taught at one year, and they had like these yurts that were like they had Wi-Fi and electricity and running water and all that, but it was like a big octagonal tent-like thing, but more permanent.
How do you spell that?
YURT.
Yurt. Okay. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Yes, definitely one of those. That is quite gorgeous.
Yeah, actually, hang on. I'll send a. Here's the yurt I actually stayed in. So
Ooh.
it's in the Boston Mountains in Arkansas.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's nice.
That was really nice. I enjoyed that.
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
So,
so
all right.
yeah, definitely living in something like that.
All right, so there's a knock at the yurt door.
It just opens the door. His hair is all disheveled. He's like half dressed. Ah. What are you wanting so early in the morning? That went Irish again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just do your best. Practice will make it better.
Yeah.
You're good with the Irish at least.
I'm good at that. I have to turn it to not that.
I know, but at least you're good at it.
He could be half Irish, half Australian.
I mean, that's how you do.
Nothing's stopping you from doing that, I guess.
All right, so you've now got a wildly disheveled veterinarian in front of you, Stony.
Ah, glorious morning, Dr. Reuben. Would you like to join us for a nice nature run?
It's always glorious with you. Yeah, just give me a few minutes. It's just like...
Take your time, and he's like stretching in front of you, going back with his arms, running in place.
It's like having a fitness instructor all the time. He's just like, he gets dressed in like a hooded like purple black jumpsuit.
Okay, so you all take off, trudging behind Stony, who is terminally happy this early in the morning.
If he had a tail, it would be wagging right now.
All right, so y'all basically walk for about 20 miles
Jeez.
around the land. And Stony, you've brought them down near the waterfront. There is a lovely donut place, and you can smell the smell of bacon and pancakes coming from the Two Whales Diner. And you see the little pier house where your friend Alexander lives.
So Stony will, with a big smile, point with his finger down to Alexander's and then rub his stomach and be like, I know you guys are hungry after all that.
A little bit, yeah. Could say that.
So we will, I guess we'll make our way to Alexander's first.
Why do I picture Jake lives on the diet of Hot Pockets and Monsters?
Unless Stony's around, then he's eating like real food.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. Stony walked in, like if he were to open Jake's door, he would see nothing but an arrangement of different energy drink cans just laying about the room.
Yeah, I figured.
By the way, Stony would have heard like the cacophony of like 80 different animals as he like walked over to where he lives. Especially when he knocked.
So wait, what time would it be?
It's probably about 7:30 a.m. I mean, the sun is up now.
Okay. Okay, got it.
So, Alexander, what are you doing when this misbegotten pack of wolves comes knocking at your door?
Well, I was sleeping, but he's going to like get up. He's only in boxers, by the way. Goes to the door, opens. It's like, what? Cranky when tired, by the way.
Nice.
Want some breakfast?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Good morning. You want some breakfast?
Will there be coffee?
I mean, the diner right there, I'm sure they have coffee.
Let me get clothes on.
What's wrong with all of you guys? Not wanting to be up. It's a beautiful day.
It's 7:30, bro.
Early bird gets the worm.
Fuck the worm.
Okay. So, you all have made your way, I guess, to the Two Whales Diner. Stoney's buying, I guess, because it's like really stupid early in the morning.
Yep.
Nah, Stony ain't got no money.
Whoops.
Oil pay, as
However,
always.
Alexander, Joy, the waitress, she's like in her 20s. She comes up and she's like, "Morning, Alexander. Black coffee?"
Yes. Like right now, please.
Yes, sir. She goes and
Thank you.
fetches it, and she takes everybody's orders. And pretty soon you have a nice. Each of you has your breakfast of choice in front of you. And
Jake just has pizza for breakfast.
in walks a rather worried-looking man, and he locks eyes with you, Ruben. He comes up. You recognize him. He's a local fisherman named Zach Martin. And Zach's like, Doc?
Oh, Zach?
Yeah. I got a problem. Lita's, my dog, Lita is his golden retriever. She seems to have got her paw hurt. Wondering if you could take a look at it after you finish your breakfast, sir.
Oh, don't even have to finish. I'll go see her right now.
Good, you're a good man, Doc. And he waves to everyone else. Okay, so Zach takes you to his home, which is a couple streets over, and yeah, Lita's hurt her front paw. It looks like it might be the bones might be broken.
Oof.
And you can tell that this looks like the work of some kind of trap,
Well,
possibly a fox trap or a bear trap.
well, I can't rightly assess the damage right now because we'll be needing an X-ray. But I can tell you this: it was a trap that did this.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. All right, well, whatever it takes, I'll take her to your office, and yeah, I'll see what I can do about getting this. I know who done it.
Do ya?
Yeah, it's that Nate Crane. He keeps putting out traps for the coyotes.
What is he doing that for? We need coyotes.
He's building that new development. The one south of town.
Which one's that? Can you hear me?
No, you broke up really
sorry.
a lot.
Sorry
No,
about
it's
that. He says, which one's that?
I don't know. It's supposed to be something like Arcadia Acres or something like that.
Might want to have a chat with him about these traps then.
Sounds like a plan. You be careful though. Crane's he's got the Sheriff Sparks in his pocket, so you watch yourself.
Oh, I think I might have a bit of help with that. You bring her on up to where I live, and we'll get you all set.
Yes, sir. All right, so back in the diner, what's going on, Alexander?
Sorry, what?
What's going on? You and Stony and Jake are in the diner. Joy, who you've gotten to know Joy pretty good since you've lived here a while, and she's a nice kid. She's basically just doing the waitressing thing. So what are you up to? What are you talking about? What's your interest?
Well, first off, he drinks that coffee quite fast.
Okay.
Doesn't even let
And
it cool down.
she
He's
is-
like so used to it.
And she is on the spot. She just fills it right back up.
Oh, that was better. Thank you. You are, as always, the best.
Thank you. How's your food? She points to Stony.
He's like shoveling eggs and bacon into his mouth. He's like, "Oh, it's so delicious." He's like leaning back, rubbing his belly.
I'm sorry
My
for my
compliments to the chef.
I'll make sure to tell Bobby you liked it. Are you ever unhappy, Stony?
Rarely.
All right, and so what is Jake having?
Donuts?
I
Waffles?
Hey Skylar, if you're saying something, you keep cutting out.
Damn it.
Yeah.
What is with this thing?
I don't
Simply
know.
Discord. It was doing that to me the other night in another game, so don't worry.
What would be a generic hacker breakfast?
Toast.
Toast.
I would say he's actually just drinking an energy drink that he brought with him.
Okay, all right. She's like, you need ice for that?
No.
He just like looks at her kind of like, so he kind of side eyes her a bit, like look rather shyly, and it's just like, Shireo. No, thank you.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Oh, do
And
these guys know her by chance, or is it just me who like actually really knows her?
you really know her. You know she's got a little girl who's she's like I said, she's 24. She's got a little girl who's 5 named Sally. And she has a nasty ex-boyfriend named Billy, who is the little girl's
Father.
Yeah.
No, I was more, even though that's good information, I was more asking like, did these guys like know her, or is it just me?
You know her well. They've just met her kind of in passing. And almost
Okay.
nobody's met Jake.
Okay, got it. So, and Alexander says to her, don't take it personal. He's probably only slept like an hour, if he had even slept at all.
Oh, I don't take it personal, but thanks.
Yep. So, when you bring your little daughter to, do a swim lesson with me?
Oh, well, next week, probably. Just gotta make sure we can pay the rec center, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Like, it's not that bad, I hope.
No, not too bad. Well, I'll bring you more coffee when you need it.
Thank you.
Okay. So, all right. So you've learned a little bit about the town. One last person comes up, and you recognize him, Stony, because you work where he works. Marco Delani. He's the he's the park ranger in charge of Moich National Forest. And he's like, Stony, got a question for you.
Marco, hey, good morning. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, you seen anything weird going on out in the woods? Found some evidence of out of season deer hunting.
Where at?
Up near Coffin Rock.
Okay, I can go check it out. I haven't seen anything near, my neck of the woods.
Well, if you do, let me know, because I got to catch these poachers and stop them.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's going to be a bad winter for the deer population, you know?
Yeah, we can't have that happening around here.
All right. Well, you see anything, you call me. You don't try to take them out yourself, okay?
You got it, Marco.
All right. By the way, he chuckles and pays for your breakfast.
Stony hugs him. Thanks, man.
He gets this look like, wow. He puts his hands around you, pats. You're welcome, Stony.
Chad, you always play such different characters.
You really do. I love it.
I never know what to expect when you start making a character.
I know. It's great.
So, okay, the next scene will be Alexander, do you want to accompany them back to Stoney's place?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So the next scene is you've got basically you see Zach's truck up there, and you hear basically when you all arrive, you see Zach thanking Ruben so much, like, Doc Ruben, I don't know what we'd do without you around here.
Do we know Zach?
Yeah, you know Zach.
Okay. So, like, we see the interaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just
I think-
telling him, "Oh, I'm just glad to help. The X-ray's free of charge."
Thanks, Doc. That's good of you. The fishing ain't been too good lately, so money's a little tight.
Any idea why the fishing ain't so good?
No, I mean I don't have much idea. You might want to talk to Captain Gladys down at the harbor. She knows more than I would. She employs most of the fishing boats.
All right.
But
usually it has something to do with pollution.
I hope not, but I don't know. They've cut back a lot of protections, you know.
Yeah, not too chuffed about that.
He looks at you blankly when you say chuffed. Well, do you need cream for it, Doc?
No. It means I'm not particularly happy about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm from around here. Went to school with Stony, you know.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. I'm gonna take Lita, and we're gonna head on back. I'll make sure she gets her medicine, and if we have any problems, I'll come see you. Okay?
All right, just make sure you keep her off that leg as much as possible. All right.
Yes, sir.
See you, mate.
All right. So he departs very happy. So, do you relate to the others about the traps?
Absolutely, and while fuming.
Okay, excellent. So you've got the rage going on. And Stony, do you share the information about the deer poaching?
Absolutely. That would be like after. I feel like after Ruben would give his spiel, I think Stony would be like, and there's deer poaching going up near, what was it, Coffin Corner or something like that?
Coffin Rock.
Coffin Rock.
Mm-hmm.
More fuming.
And
Yeah,
Alexander,
Stony doesn't seem happy all of a sudden.
You've heard the fish population is dwindling. So
Yeah, he's like he's just raging, internally raging.
Okay. All right. So Jake.
Mm-hmm.
How are you responding to this? All of this information, all this new stuff.
Sitting there, he's fidgeting with his Rubik's Cube.
Okay.
And he's clearly just kind of listening and taking in the information, and he's gonna pretty much use that to his advantage when they get back home, and he gets a chance to get on his computer and start hacking into things again.
All right, well, you're back home, so what are you hacking into? What do you want to know?
Looking specifically into what Stoney mentioned about the deer poaching. They said that it was probably, like, who was it that mentioned the, like, company?
The company was the traps one.
Yeah, the traps one.
And that
Nathan
was
Crane.
All right, so Nathan
of Crane Real Estate.
Yep. So he's looking into that, and that was what Ruben found out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Stony found out about poachers.
Yeah, deer poachers.
All right, he's gonna check and see if they're part of a company or not, and he's just gonna do what he does best. Really, it's just
All right, so what I'll need you to do is roll academics.
Hey, it's our first roll.
Yay.
Is that good?
Oh wow. Okay,
Oh wow.
so no, the poachers aren't part of a company, but they are really dumb. They have left their cell phone Bluetooth on, and you've managed to. They're in fact near your property.
Ooh.
How near?
Oh, less than half a kilometer from the property line, and yeah, you know, one of their names is Nate Pascal. That's the phone that you found.
fantastic.
And you have created an advantage for everyone that will give you a +2 in your first roll should you decide to engage them. And that is, I know where you are.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did we type that somewhere? Where did we put that?
I'm going to type it and put it in the chat.
Okay.
So the scene aspect, should you go after the poachers, is I know where you are. I know who you are.
Ooh. Intimidating.
Nanjubi Mani Hazo.
Would we see Jake doing this, or would he be doing this in private?
Honestly, I don't think that anyone would know what Jake is doing. His usual thing. He's like tap 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 click click click.
Oh, okay.
click.
I could just imagine him like kind of like going like, "You dumbasses" or whatever, and be like Nate Pasquale or whatever, and like Stony seeing it or whatever.
Well, as soon as he figures out everything, he comes out of the room, and he kind of has like this he always seems to have like this kind of stoic demeanor about himself. Like he's always walking around with his hands in his hoodie pockets, and just like calmly like walks out. And he as he finds out this information, he just looks at everyone, and he obviously, I'm using Korean words to kind of accentuate his Korean descent.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks at everyone and says "Surogaja," which is "Let's go fight." You know, or in other words, "Let's go." So and then he kind of, and then like, if obviously people are going to be like, "What?" And he's going to explain because he forgets that people don't speak Korean.
So there's all the blank expressions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we say that like Stony knows like that one phrase of "Let's go" because he's heard him mumble
And he
it
starts
like
running.
so many times, being like just pissed
Well,
that he's like dragging him outside.
Well, and the in a sense, he would just say like annoyingly "Gaja," which is let's go. Surogaja kind of adds a lot more emphasis to it. One thing that he would say though that Stony would know is "Miane," which is sorry. And he always says that to Stony about something. So
Yeah, so I think whenever he would hear like those two phrases, like you would see like that adrenaline start pumping into Stony, where like he's ready to go.
Daggum. All right, y'all are
No,
serious about this.
Tonica is like looking over at Stony, right? Stony? Yeah. Stony. You good, man?
Yeah, let's go. Like, what are we waiting for? Why are we still sitting here?
Wait, what? Is that what he meant?
Hold on, what'd you say?
Is that what he meant to say? It was let's go?
Oh yes, and then he said sorry. So, in like, Stoney will like snap his finger and like act like he's like throwing a lasso with his hand. Like, let's ride. Then he goes and hugs Jake.
Bro.
Calls him glorious as he walks past him after the embrace.
Yeah, Jake's obviously collecting his Rubik's Cube in his little bag with his laptop and drone in it. So
Okay. All right, so y'all make your way through the forest. Is everybody going with? I just want to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so y'all make your way through the forest, and you see 6 guys sitting around with, let's just say, bags of deer parts on the back of a truck, drinking beers.
This fills me with rage.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Did not select to make you feel good. So.
Alexander like walks up to them and is like, ain't it a bit early for beer?
Shit, man, 5 o'clock somewhere. Hey, Alexander, right?
Uh-huh.
You're the lifeguard down at the pool and stuff. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
What brings you out here into the woods?
Well, I mean, y'all?
Us? Why us?
Well, I mean, you're causing some trouble here.
He affixes you with a look like, what? All right, so, Stony.
Yes.
Well, by the way, Alexander, actually roll provoke.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, no, that's good.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's real good.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so there's another scene aspect now. Thanks to Alexander, they're saying, Alexander, what the fuck? All right, so yeah, and so everybody will get a free invoke of that for 2 rounds because Alexander was. So these guys are just shocked out of their minds. So now, Stony, what do you want to do?
How close is he to Nate or Nathan?
Oh, this Nate Pascal guy, he's just a little Peckerwood dude. He's not. And how close is Alexander, you mean?
No, like how close is Stony to Nate?
Oh, you could cover that in a zone because you're a werewolf.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna shift it into different forms, but he's gonna. I think he's just gonna leap, and as he's leaping, he's gonna draw his knife, but he's not gonna like stab him or anything. He's just using it to threaten him. And
Holy shit! Okay,
He's gonna have him like pinned up against like the side of the truck if that's where he's at, or if not, then he's just
he's beside the truck.
Okay.
So okay, make an athletics roll.
Ooh.
So that's +9. Okay, so a new scene aspect is added. They are pissing themselves. Because you've just jumped out of the freaking underbrush and stuck a knife to him like some crazed guy from some Vietnam action movie. Just like,
so Alexander's like, wow, new record.
So Ruben, what are you
He's just saying to Jack, all right, hold me back. No, don't hold me. No. Hold me back. Damn it, hold me. Never mind. He just runs over.
Okay. So you actually said that out loud.
Yes.
Huh.
Like you were saying that to Jake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You were
Jake's
saying that, Jake.
yeah, Jake's right beside him, kind of like hands in his pockets, just looking at him with eyebrows raised and leaning slightly away from him, just like you're telling me to hold you back. Like he's not. That's not what he's saying, but that's the face that he's making is conveying that, as in just like the heck you talking about.
So Ruben, what I need you to do is roll provoke.
Oh my god.
I do at least have provoke.
You do, and it's don't worry
It's
because
not very
you got like no, we've stacked up plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So you got a 7.
He
Okay,
might have become a werewolf while running over. Also.
Oh, did you? Tell me yes or no.
Yeah, probably yeah.
So yes.
Wait, you said you're shifting into a werewolf?
Yes.
You're so
that means
fascinating.
that
Oh my
the
goodness.
humans are now just they are legit now pissing themselves. And this is the new scene aspect added. All right. So Jake, whatever you want to do, you now have a plus 2, 4, 6, 8 to do it.
I honestly think my friends have got this. I don't know anything that Jake could do to make them piss themselves even more, or whatever. So I mean the thing I can think of the best of him doing is him just like walking over to a tree, sitting cross-legged, and just playing with his Rubik's cube while they do this thing. I mean, it's like 2 hunters against 3 werebeasts. So
Well, it was actually 6 hunters, but their numbers don't really mean anything now that everyone is horrified. So you're gonna go sit down and play with the Rubik's cube, right?
yep, that's the only thing I can think of doing.
So what I want you to do is yeah, I'm gonna make just use excuse me, just roll 4df, because you don't have provoke, but this will get plus 8. So as long as you don't get, even with a -4, with the worst failure, you're going to succeed. So, so this is your provoke roll.
I should.
And just click the roll 4df up at the top under skills.
Chose something here.
Oh, sorry, 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so these guys are crying. They are confessing everything they have ever done wrong. They are screaming and begging for mercy. Stony?
I mean, there's a werewolf here now, so everything is kind of like it's.
Well, I mean, no, they're not going to remember it.
Yeah. So, I mean, is there a way to kind of put like a permanent thought in his brain at this moment in time when he thinks about hunting animals out of season?
Look, dude, I think you've made these guys You could make these guys vegans if you wanted to at this point.
You should do it.
I mean, if that's something that we could do, where it'd be like,
Yeah,
you're gonna look at him and be like, you no longer eat meat. You're a vegetarian.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ruben just like punches one.
All right. So you just knock him flat out. I mean, you hit him so hard you cracked his ribs, and he's probably not gonna play the piano very well after this.
He was trying not to punch him out or that hard. It was like a very indecisive punch.
Well, yeah, I mean that is a. You said you turned into werewolf form. That is a werewolf's indecisive punch to a human.
Yeah.
If you use your claws, it's just instant death. So.
So yeah, he'd be like, pick up your friend, get the hell out of here. I don't ever want to see you in here again.
Sir, they jump in their truck and drive the hell away.
I think after they're gone, Ruben's gonna turn, or Stoney's gonna turn to Ruben like, "Whoa, bro, that was intense."
Oh, I think that went quite well.
Mm. All right, so that was a thing that happened.
I don't think they'll be hunting up here anymore.
No, I don't think so either. All right, so yeah, and I mean, as far as they're concerned, like their brain, since Ruben's Australian, they're probably gonna go, we were attacked by a giant dingo. There's a weird dingo up in the woods. Don't ever go up there.
Giant
And it gets you like you got that baby.
Wow. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna call it right here for tonight. On that note, what did y'all think? Did y'all have fun?
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
That was great. I mean, and you know, it's really easy to get y'all motivated. It's like they're poaching animals. Death to them! Oh, it was awesome. Well, thank you all so much for making my return to Werewolf the Apocalypse painless and fun.
Yay.
Next time, y'all have a couple of plot threads you can look at. You can investigate the traps by the real estate company or the pollution. And so, yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
I was actually having a question. Primarily, I'm thinking about because these because for me Jake was kind of like a last minute character, so I'm still kind of like working a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was thinking, could something in his backstory like actually be used to as like a very later or whenever time you think it's okay, but like a plot point or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to make it one of your aspects?
Whatever we have to do, because I was thinking to myself, because he turned into a werewolf when his parents were killed, but the guy got away, and that's kind of why he hacks nowadays, is because what he's really trying to do is look for that person so we can find him. It's kind of a revenge thing for him.
Gorgeous. Done. you know what? I'm ahead of you. I've even got like 5 or 6 horrible, hateful candidates for the people who killed your parents already created. So,
Damn. Nice.
Nice.
And yeah, and Chad, Stony would know that from from having a history with him. It would and that would be kind of like why you try to get him out as much as you do, because you're afraid he's gonna ruin his mental health if he stays behind that in front of that screen all day looking for that guy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's why I was like stretch, because I know how being in front of a computer can be. I'm like, come on.
nice. And Chad, you played Stony beautifully. I just
Love it.
and of course now I've got Alexander too. And Alexander, I am going to probably design a larger marine community for you to be a part of.
Okay.
Like you will know at least one mermaid.
Yes.
And several sea spirits and things like that.
Okay.
And bear in mind, all spirits are not friendly.
Gotcha.
So there'll be some antagonistic ones. So yes, this is going to be great.
Can I just have one that I just bitch about? I want a spirit, like just a spirit I just bitch about. Just give me a name, I'll use it.
Well, actually, I'll have to come up with it. I'll have to, because I've been using a lot of Chinook words for like Moich is the guardian deer of this forest. And the one that all of you will probably bitch about is Talapus. And Talapus he's the coyote spirit, and you never can tell if he's going to help or he's going to screw you over.
He's one of those mischievous types, like a Loki sort of thing.
Yes. And that's actually in most Western Native American stuff, coyote is always like that Loki figure. In the East, it's rabbit, but in the West, it's coyote.
Why do the coyotes get such a bad rap?
No, coyote is like the cleverest of all the spirits.
Oh, okay.
Like rabbit in Cherokee and Algonquian stuff. Rabbit was so smart that God couldn't catch him. So he's the only him and coyote are supposed to be the only animals left over from the ancient times that were never caught and put in the place where dangerous things go. So they wander around and screw with humans.
Huh. Interesting. I did not know that was a belief.
Basically everyone. Yeah, and that was put together with like slave stories of the African trickster god Anansi. Anansi is the spider god from West Africa. And his stories are all about how clever he is. So yes, this is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be probably equal parts like eco-terrorism and crime drama and just assorted weirdness. So I'm really going to have fun with this.
I'm really excited.
Super excited.
All right. Well, I will see everybody next Sunday. Y'all have a fantastic week. And KO, I will come up with the name of the spirit you can bitch about.
Thank you, guys. I just need moments where it's like damn it, Peggy, or whatever the name will be.
Yes.
Blame like Dinkelberg, like just blame everything on that spirit.
Dinkelberg.
Excellent. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.
Thanks you, Tina.
everybody, guys.
Night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Night.
Bye.